It's fine. All right, so it's live on my end.
Live here.
Yep.
All right, so hello and welcome to the College Cheese Podcast, episode 148. We're back. We skipped last week because news was pretty thin and we were all kind of busy and stuff. It's fine. As always, I'm your host Al, and Joe and Nate are here. I don't have to go around anymore because we're all on the same screen.
Yep.
So we got a few things we can talk about. First thing, I figure we talk about DOA a lot on this podcast because we love that franchise. It's a good fighting game, but the marketing sucks.
Yes.
So have you guys heard about the latest debacle regarding DOA 6?
Nope.
So apparently, you can now change the hair color of a character. First of all, it's only on PS4. That feature is only on PS4. Second of all, it costs $1 every time you want to switch the hair color.
Huh. Okay. I mean, why not, right? Why not? For the game that already sells all the DLC, why not?
It's we've said this before. First, it was oh, hey, it's a $93 season pass that gets you 3 months of content.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's oh, hey, we're going to let you change the hair colors to whatever you want. Only on PS4, though. And it costs $1 every time you want to do it.
Part of me wonders if it's more of a Sony doesn't care. And that's why we're seeing it on Sony. Like Microsoft might have said, whoa. Maybe not. But I don't know.
We're going to give Phil Spencer that much credit? I mean, nothing against Phil Spencer. I like Phil Spencer.
I mean, let's be honest. It's someone underneath Phil Spencer that he trusts to make the decisions for him.
Yeah.
Mm.
But, yeah. It's not the first stupid marketing decision that they've made for this game.
Oh, no. And it won't be the last.
And it will be far from the last.
Mm-hmm.
Also, speaking of DOA 6, because this happened last week, but we didn't have the show last week. So they revealed who the next character is going to be for 6 from the Venus Vacation crossover, and it's going to be Tamaki, the girl with the green hair. I think it's green hair. It's like greenish blue hair.
Yeah, it's like a coral green or some shit.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's weird because I remember didn't they say when 6 was announced that no characters would be coming over from Venus Vacation, Joe?
I think so.
Okay. But yeah, it's just weird because all the girl characters that are exclusive in Venus Vacation, none of them look like fighters at all. So
in that game they're not supposed to, right?
Yeah. It's because I went on because I don't have Venus Vacation because it's anyway, and so I went on the wiki and I researched this Tamaki character and it's oh, hey, she's a fashion designer and a drunk.
Well, I'd say as you do. Yep, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay, so, and then the 3 things I get from this character, the vibes I get from this character is number 1, apparently she's a fashion designer. She loves to drink a lot. Okay. And she likes to grope people.
Of course. Of course.
So it's I don't know. I am intrigued to see how this character is going to fight.
Okay.
And I was yo, it's just embrace this character. Have her command list just be a bunch of really pervy, gropey crap to make people even more mad.
I mean, do we do that? Oh man, this game.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, like I said, we can only defend Team Ninja for so long.
Pretty much.
The problem is they have no shame.
They don't. 0. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
My computer is doing some weird install.
But Yeah, so it's Tamaki's coming to DOA 6. I have no idea when. Apparently, like they're gonna be like announcing like another update within the next couple days, I think. And then like we might be getting some like because they didn't show any gameplay footage when they revealed the character. It was just your typical like DOA Extreme 3 cinematic type thing. Like showing what the character looks like. They didn't show off any costumes, they didn't show off any gameplay, nothing.
Don't even know what her moveset looks like.
Right.
Well, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Like,
I don't know. It's just that's the DOA news.
mm-hmm.
It's like we all love DOA because it's a good fighting game. I mean, I actually played DOA the other day because they had Marie, Hanoka, and Nico free for like a week. So I was like, screw it, I'll go in. I'll go in training mode with Hanoka, and I actually completed the combo challenge.
Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering what other context there was to that challenge.
Yeah, it's just like the commit, like because I couldn't take a screenshot of the entire list, so I was like, oh, it'll just show like the 100% completion. So I'm like, hey, I did it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. And that was it.
Better than I.
Yeah.
I think I might have started the combo list.
I mean, you completed a few in 5, didn't you?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for like my characters, I think yes, I did.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna. Like,
I think didn't Aaron do all of them? I feel like someone did all of them in.
No, you did a few, right? You did quite a few.
I did almost all of them. I was missing a few specifically for Elliot and
Hayabusa because fuck that drop.
What, the Azuna drop?
I know you're all gonna say it's
Like,
so
that's
easy.
just mad easy.
Fuck that.
The hard one is Hayate's throw.
Oh, the
Raijin, yeah.
I remember. It's like I did that. Like, true story here, and Joe can vouch for this. Like I was playing DOA 5, and I was in the command training for Hayate, and I came across that throw, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this on my own. I sat there for about 45 minutes trying to do that move, and I'm like, nope, not doing it. And I had to go up and get Joe, and he did it.
Hey,
it
what?
took me like 4 or 5 tries.
It's like I sat there for
that throw is so bullshit. In 6, like in 6, the AI won't even do the throw. They'll do the easier one.
Wow, that is saying something.
Okay, I didn't know
that.
that.
Wait. Now, is it efficiency? Like,
maybe.
Do you do more damage doing the longer throw, or is it about the same? So you might as well just do.
I think you might do a smidgen more with the easier one if there's a wall involved, because you do the 1 and then the 2, and then they get knocked into a wall.
Because I would just assume that there is like a priority thing where the game just goes, do I do this move or this move? Well, and then figures I might as well just throw them to the wall.
Yeah. Maybe.
I just remember, and Aaron, if Aaron was here, he'd bring it up. The time that he had Zuna dropped me off of the stage through something, and then off a cliff or some shit like that in DOA.
The horizontal one or something. Like with
that's if there's a ceiling.
Yeah,
he'll kick them up into the ceiling and then do the horizontal one.
Okay. All I know is that everything about Hayabusa is bullshit. All right, and I can say that because Aaron's not here.
I love fighting Hayabusas because I love dissecting them.
Yeah, see, that sounds like a serial killer.
I think your camera froze, Nate.
Yeah, my computer's doing some weird thing.
Okay.
It might drop out. If I drop out, I'll just come back in.
Okay. Yeah, I just remember like when I was the other day I was watching some of the old DOA 5 streams that you did, Nate, with Aaron.
Yep.
And like I remember like you were playing Helena, he was playing Christy, and then like he beat you in a round, and then he did the freaking like the down strike or whatever, but he was like half the screen away.
When was that?
It was like
a couple of years ago, I'm assuming.
A couple of years ago, because I think that was the one where like you and Aaron were playing, and then I came in to watch, and that was the one when I yelled at Aaron because he was playing Tina. That one, yeah. Yeah, and it's like because he beat you in a round, and then he did the down strike, but Christy was like 3 miles away, so it just looked weird.
Yeah, sometimes Aaron's gonna listen back to this and kind of sometimes I feel like I really hate when people do a victory dance, like a victory move
Yeah.
in a fight, because then it just gets me mad and I have to come back harder. Like I just,
Yep.
I just can't stand it.
It's mind games. It's mind games.
Like that time that Ayane canceled their fucking break blow on me just to taunt on me, and I still beat her.
I was like, didn't you win that one?
I was gonna say that's just justice right there.
Yeah,
go fuck yourself.
That's just him going out on a moral victory because he was getting his ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
But and then there's that time when we were all like the four of us were playing and the mind games of the revolving door. We've mentioned that several times on this podcast, but anyway, let's see. The Final Fantasy VII demo is the remake demo is out. I feel like if Aaron was here, he'd be the one talking about it because he's obviously the Final Fantasy VII person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna assume that Nate dropped.
Probably. Can't hear him anymore.
Dad, hey Dad. He just said he was going out to get milk.
Here we are 15 years later.
Oh, there
he goes.
There he goes. Oh man. Let's see. I gotta get the Slack open on my phone. Yeah, it just the marketing. I mean, we've said this a bunch of times, but the marketing team for DOA 6, they need to be fucking fired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to know. I'm like, who is making who is okaying these decisions? Who is like the lower people, like they're going to the higher ups and pitching these ideas, and they're like, that's a great idea. Everybody will love that one.
Yeah, they have no shame, no care in the world. It's like they're just trying to use this as a cash cow.
Right. It's like, oh, it's a good feature. People will buy it. And that's the problem because people will, especially with the hair.
There is nothing to discourage this type of behavior.
Right. It's like, yeah, it's been picking up some like media traction through like IGN and stuff. And but it's like people like that's the thing about it is like if you want to hurt these companies, don't complain, just don't buy the things that they're putting out.
Yeah.
It's like, it's only $1. I'm like, yeah. But if hundreds of people are doing this like several times over, it's like that's money to them. It's like they don't care once they have your money.
That's like the hilarious bit of like using a shitty streamer as an example, like donating $1 just to tell them how much they suck. You're still giving them your money.
You still gave them $1.
Like they don't care. It's like
right.
You're still giving them money. It's like you're essentially trying to fight fire with gasoline. It's
pretty much
doesn't work.
Dad's back.
I swear to God. Hang on.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo.
Okay. I don't know what just happened. It was weird reset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still talking about the DOA and the dollar hair thing. How like, it's like like we were saying, it's a stupid thing because it's like because people will still buy it because it's like they'll be like, oh my god, I want to see Helena with brown hair or as a brunette or as a redhead, and it's like okay, but it's like
but is it worth $1? I don't think so.
It's like I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably buy it once. It's like I'd have to have like a really good hair color in mind, and that way it's like okay. But,
yeah.
But yeah, it's like still, it's like yeah, it's $1, but it's like if hundreds of people are doing this like several times, like because if it costs $1 every time.
Well, I guess that's the other thing too is if it is people doing it. So say if it's like 100 people who do it 2 or 3 times, that's still $200 or $300.
Right.
And obviously, it's not just 100 people or so playing this game. So
right.
That and on the side, it probably costs them like almost nothing to put these things out.
Now, when you say almost nothing, you mean nothing. Like
Yeah.
literally nothing.
It's
Because
like 5 minutes to change a couple RGB values. Like,
Yeah.
because especially if that's all they're doing is just, hey, color shift to red. Hey, color shift to brown. It's literally not even like, is it a free slider or is it actually presets?
I have no idea.
It might just be like a separate texture that they already made like 4 years ago.
Because I almost wonder if back end wise, there's literally like, this is the white we use for Christy's hair. This
Yeah.
is the blonde that we use
Yeah.
for this person's hair. And that's all they're doing is just shifting that to that color value.
Yeah, because we already know they are completely not afraid to asset swap.
Yes.
Right. I mean, look at I love Hanoka, but her and Marie, they have the same exact face.
Now, could you imagine if they did this, where the next logical step is to go, let's move hairstyles over to the different girls?
I mean, they've already started with different hairstyles.
Well, I mean, like, so you said that they had the same face, right?
Yep.
Now, the only difference is the hair.
And the body shape.
Well, yeah, and the body.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, you switch the hair, you go, oh shit, this is literally the same character, like face.
Right.
I don't know, man.
It's like, oh hey, like we'll so what you're saying is like if they put out the option to put like say Helena's hair on Ayane or Kasumi or
yep.
Yeah. It's like I could see them doing that. And it's
now this is the other thing, right? Because we keep defending this game.
Yeah.
They keep focusing on the wrong parts of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just feel like this doesn't help the argument for why this game is good, because they keep focusing on the negatives that everyone else goes, oh, this is all this game's for.
Right.
Despite them sponsoring tournaments, they only put out a balance patch like once a year.
Yeah.
Well, the sponsorships are just really for advertising.
Yeah.
100%. That's all it is.
And
that probably keeps them in that fighting tournament. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like of course like you have like the people who like complain about like censorship and stuff because like they have like the DOA World Championship and stuff, so like obviously like some of the stuff that like was in the game is going to be cut because of censorship, I guess.
Okay, yep.
Like for one example, and this is like minutia, even though like I'm the fan service guy and it doesn't even bother me, like people are already complaining that they've basically nerfed Tamaki's butt.
Oh,
I mean,
I didn't realize that was a thing yet.
I don't know. And then oh crap. I think it was the Gust costume set that just came out.
Yeah.
And remember like was it Kasumi or Phase 4 who had like that demon costume with the white hair and the tail, and do you remember that, Joe?
I think that was Phase 4.
Okay. That variant of the costume is not there anymore.
Mm.
I'm like,
oh, I see. So I just pulled up Tamaki.
Yeah.
And I see what you mean by how they don't look like fighters.
Yeah.
The picture.
It's like you said, how like like they came from Venus Vacation. Like
yeah.
So I guess to be fair, I mean like Lisa came from the original Extreme Beach Volleyball, and they turned her into a fighter and turned out.
Did they mention anything like a fighting style? Because I mean,
they mentioned nothing. Like literally, it was just a 10-15 second cutscene with like Tamaki like walking on the beach stage, and she's like, "Oh, like the Dead or Alive fighting tournament. That sounds fun." And then she turns around and faces the camera, and then that's it.
So I'm looking through this this like history of the character. Obviously, not much to go off of. She was a model who decided to become a fashion designer.
Yep.
And then just got acquainted with Helena. I can only hope that it's like a modified fighting style of Helena's.
What if they did like a cross between Helena and Brad Wong?
What?
I think a lot of it is derived from like DOA was like the DOA girls in essence were built on both form and function. They were meant to look good, but they also had a purpose with their fighting styles, their martial arts and shit like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The Venus Vacation girls are built just to be eye candy.
100%.
100%.
Yep. Yeah, no, there's no dancing around that one. That's exactly what it is.
like, I mean, we've made like, well, especially me and Aaron, because Aaron always like he always brings up like how they should bring back Christy to the Extreme Beach series, and it's like, yeah, I mean, like, because Tina's not there, but I'm like, yo, can y'all just bring like these like 6 or 7 new girls that you added to Venus Vacation, bring them to Fortune, so I can play them.
Do it as DLC. Clearly, they know how to.
Yeah, yep. I'm like, yo, if you're like, oh hey, like we'll put out like an expansion pack for Dead or Alive Extreme Fortune, and it'll cost like $40, but you'll get all the girls that have been exclusive to Venus Vacation. I'm like, I'd buy it.
So Venus Vacation is officially Team Ninja, right?
I think
so.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying because there's really no reason to separate them.
Right.
There's just none. And this isn't like, okay, so I guess it is. I guess like a final round versus regular DOA 5 situation, right?
Yeah.
And it's locked to PC. I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine it's benefiting them to leave it on PC. You know what I mean?
Like Venus Vacation, it's literally just a gotcha game.
And not even a good one at that.
Yeah. Because that's why it's like Joe, you've played it. Yeah. Like, do you even get to play the volleyball, or you just watch them? See, that's the part that sucks.
The one interactive thing you get to do is whenever the burst meter fills up, you can hit that, and a little cutscene plays, and then you get like increased stats.
Okay.
For 2 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. You literally just watch, and it's to the point to where you can either click the thing to have it play in double time, or just skip the match entirely. It's fucking awful.
It's like, listen, Japan, I get that gotcha games are the new wave, as the kids say.
Should they be? No.
But this ain't it, Chief.
Yeah. There's good and bad ways to do them, and this is every bad way.
Yeah. It's like I feel like they're just preying on thirsty dudes.
Yep.
Like
That's
me.
exactly what they're doing.
When you put it that way. Oh man.
It's like, oh hey, like we're gonna like I did not expect them. I'm like, when they announced Venus Vacation, like, oh, it's gonna be this Extreme Beach PC game, whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then they announced Misaki. I'm like, okay, that's one character. They might add like 1 or 2 more, but they've added like 6. I'm like, really? Like, you mean to tell me you guys can't like bring these over to Fortune, or don't bring it over to Venus, because that's on the Vita.
What's wrong with Vita?
I mean, it's dead. It's not a bad. It's dead.
Yeah, touche.
I mean, yo, it hurts, but I mean, it hurts you. It does, because
it doesn't hurt you.
I like the good handheld. I like the 3DS.
Whoa. It's not. Be wrong, but it's all right. I understand.
I mean, even the PSP was acceptable.
When you say, listen, PSP. The fucking PSP Go was the dumbest in the world. All right.
I wasn't saying about Go.
I'm just saying the Go was dumb. I just want to put that out there into the world.
Okay.
The Go was dumb. Other than that, PSP was good. PSP, I want to say, had a similar Dreamcast issue where there's a lot of pirated games on PSP.
Oh, was it really easy to play pirated games on it?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I don't know firsthand, but yes, it was.
I will say this: I do feel bad that the Vita didn't get the support that it could have. It's like, because that the Vita, it could, if it had decent backing, I feel like it could have thrived.
You think so?
I mean,
it might have.
Vita sounds a lot like Vista, so
ouch. I didn't think it that far.
I got nothing. I got nothing to say, guys. I got nothing to say.
All right, but yeah, DOA. great fighting game. We love that fighting game, but man, y'all, the marketing team needs to be fired. We've said that on like 5 different episodes.
We it's a recurring thing, but it's a recurring thing for a reason.
I feel like it's like
you need to reiterate it enough to where something happens. Something needs to change.
yeah,
Mhm.
like it's like a recurring DOA is like a recurring theme on this podcast where it's like the DOA rabbit hole.
I wonder if they were well known for our DOA love. You know what I mean?
What happened?
I think we're well known for our DOA love.
I mean, as we should be, because it's like we genuinely love this fighting game series.
Yeah. Of all of our 150 something podcasts, we've talked about it on over 100 of them.
We literally had a breakout episode where we were just talking about DOA 6 when it got revealed.
Yep.
Yes, we did. Yes. Yep. I forgot about that.
I remember waking up and I went on Twitter. I saw DOA 6 trending. I ran upstairs and woke Joe up.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty sure that you were like, this happened. I was like, you might just do a breakout episode.
Yeah.
Like,
because I think that was the first breakout episode we ever did.
It's like, waste no time for this news.
Yeah, because it's like the hype is fresh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
best time to strike.
And like apparently like it's like either yesterday, today, or tomorrow, whenever. It was like it's like the birthday of DOA 6.
Is it?
I think because I've seen a bunch of like people tweet about it and a bunch of art and stuff like happy birthday DOA 6. I'm like, yeah, happy birthday. Change your marketing strategy, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you wish for a different marketing team or a dev that cares about you?
Listen, Team Ninja has a lot of things going on.
They do.
Clearly. But like, I don't know.
We need to make the money to fund these other things.
Well, I part
They're
of me
already
feels like
killing Dissidia.
part of me feels like this is what's happening, right? Is that they're going, we can do projects like, was it Neo?
Yep.
Neo's one of them, right?
That just came out, I think.
Good game,
Fantastic game.
but maybe doesn't make as much money as it probably should, right?
Maybe.
So DOA is the cash cow that they can keep milking for money.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we are seeing it very, very heavily. I don't know if they have any other titles that are doing that to make up for, the difference. So it is possible that somehow EA might have Unraveled, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they say all their other sports games and all the other games they make fund games like Unraveled that don't necessarily do as much money, but it's a good game, right? That's what they said.
Yep.
That's what I feel like Team Ninja is doing right now. Is they're going, we're taking the money from this other game.
Makes sense to me.
To fund the other games.
Maybe.
I'm really giving them a stretch on this one, but I really think they just want money, and they're gonna make it however they can.
I mean, I feel like any game studio or any game developer is like that, but it's like Team Ninja is just so blatantly bad at it.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're like in your face with it.
It's like, here's this season pass. It's only $93, but you'll get like revival costumes. It still pisses me off that those revival costumes cost money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Bad marketing.
Yeah.
Like that's also another recurring theme on this podcast. We talk about bad marketing strategies for stuff.
Mm.
Listen, I'm not a professional at this. I didn't go to school for it or anything, but
None of us did.
as a consumer,
Yeah.
it seems like a bad strategy when I don't want it, right? Because it's literally doing the opposite effect where I go, there's no point. So for DOA especially, there's no point in you buying $92 worth of DLC for 3 months.
Right.
Because you factor that in, that's 180 half a year. That's, what was it, 360 for the year for a game that should be 60. So I'm spending an extra $300 if I got the game for free.
Yeah.
No, that even an MMO doesn't cost that much.
Right. I was gonna say, even like you look at like Final Fantasy 14 or World of Warcraft or Black
What?
Desert Online.
Now, with that said, what if they did a subscription model for this for the DOA costumes? I know. I hate
Depending
myself
on
for
how
saying
much
too.
it is.
So I'm just saying, imagine if it was. They may well. So this is the only problem. They would probably do it as a $10 per month, maybe like I don't know, yeah, $10 a month or something like that. As many costumes as they're pumping out, type of deal.
Yeah.
Which doesn't guarantee you the same amount of DLC. It just gets you essentially whatever's coming out. But the problem would be, do you keep it at the end of that or not?
No,
Is it-
Ninja, no, they'd probably take it away.
Is it a Games with Gold option or is it a PS Plus option?
They'd go the PS Plus route.
Yeah.
I could see them going the PS Plus route.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, like, even if let's say DOA 6, like they're coming out with a season pass and it goes 3 months.
Mhm.
And it had all the like let's say it has like one character and 6 costume packs.
Okay.
And it's all stuff that you'd want. Would you pay $93 for it?
No.
See?
No.
Joe, would
That's so-
you?
That's so much money.
If it was all stuff I wanted and I had the funds available and I wouldn't be losing anything by paying for it, then yes, I probably would.
Okay, no. Now that's a different answer though, because if you had all the money available, then you had the surplus income for it. It wouldn't be a loss to you.
Right.
But like, life, current status, would you pay that much money?
God, no.
No.
I wouldn't even pay 30 for it.
See?
It's like, hey, we're putting out they put out a special season pass for you, just with like nothing but Kokoro stuff.
Then I would be tempted.
And it's like extra character Kokoro 2.
Shin Kokoro.
It's just literally like, I think it was one of the X2. I think Guilty Gear X2.
Yeah.
There was always
EX characters.
the EX characters, which is just the same character, slightly faster with unlimited meter. Is that what it is?
With unlimited meter, and I think a couple of the properties change.
Yeah, but I mean, it's literally just the same character, but they glow instead of are just regular.
Yeah.
That's all it would be. It'd be
And
a
a couple
version
extra
of whatever.
Comboable. Yeah.
It's like giving me a soul bad guy with permanent dragon install.
No one needs that.
Everyone-
Bad guy coming to DOA 6.
Listen, I'd buy that DLC in a heartbeat. Listen, Team Ninja, you do the crossover. Actually, they did, didn't they?
They did the
Yeah.
Arxis, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Forgot about
I
that.
hope that costume pack comes back.
Well, they
That's
did the crossovers with SNK, where we got Mai and Kula.
Cool, yep.
Oh, that's right. That costume pack was last game, right?
Yeah. The Arxis one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's room. But let's be honest, it wouldn't be Soul. It'd be like fucking Jacko or one of the Valentines.
Yeah, because like the Arxis pack from 5, that didn't have any dude costumes, did it?
No, it was all females.
It was all females.
And the MO for this game is females only.
Pretty
Mhm.
much. It's like
Yeah.
it was
The
like
chicks all get like 60 to 90 costumes, while the dudes are lucky to get 10.
yeah, I think like in DOA 5, I think Bass had like 13 costumes. 13, 14, something like that. He didn't have many.
Bayman had like 8, maybe.
Yeah, I
10.
was gonna say Bayman had even less.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and we're like what? On probably like 30, 50.
Ayane had like 70
Yeah.
in
Yep.
5.
Oh,
It's
excuse
like
me.
I think the two characters with the most, I think, were Ayane and Lei Fong. Because I think they both had like 70 costumes each. So all I know is like for anyone who has all the costumes for that character, I'm like, you better know exactly what number your costume is, because if you're playing online, you got to do a super fast scroll down that list. It's like, where is it?
Mhm.
Is it still pick your costume, then lock your character?
No, it's pick your character, then your costume.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, and even if you don't have them all, you still have to scroll through the entire list through all the locks.
And that's the annoying thing. Is there's
annoying
no reason for that.
Right.
But they did fix that in 6, where you can have your set of 10 presets.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Select through. That was a very good addition.
Anyway, man, we've been talking about DOA for about half an hour. It's no
Yes.
surprise. This is how passionate we are about this game. We love this game. We just hate to see how Koei Tecmo / Team Ninja is doing business with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Speaking of business decisions, apparently, if you buy Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox One, get the Xbox Series X upgrade for free.
Yep.
That is a pretty decent business decision, I think.
I mean, last gen we got this, but not. It was a $10 upgrade, right?
I think so.
Battlefield 4 was one of them. I think that.
Yep. Wasn't Destiny one of them? Like Destiny 1?
I want to say Destiny launched on next gen, or no, was already on next gen.
I had it on 360.
Yeah, Destiny on 360.
I had because I remember like Aaron gave me his copy because he was getting it on Xbox One.
Let me see. I know there was a bunch of games that were upgraded digitally
for like $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty Ghost, Watch Dogs, Battlefield 4, and NBA 2K14
Okay.
were the ones that were you bought on PS3, and then when you got your PS4, you paid $10 to get the digital version of that game, but it still needed the disc. Yes. Yeah, that's what that.
Why would anyone upgrade to the PS4 version of NBA 2K14 from the PS3 one? Because the PS4 version took out Create a Team.
I'm sure that at the time it was promising, because I want to say because Black Flag, every time I went to go play it on PS4, I had to put a disc. No, wait, what game was it? I'm sorry, trying to think of which game I used that thing for. I might have been Battlefield actually. Yeah, it was Battlefield. And in order to play Battlefield on PS4, I needed to get the disc for PS3 and put it in the system.
Weird. That's weird. That is weird.
Yep. I think it was their way of making sure that you didn't just use it from a friend or something like that, and then
okay.
Pay $10 to have a second version of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it was still definitely required for it, and I'm sure all it did was scan the ID code to know that this is a version of the game.
Yeah. A legit copy.
Yep.
Hey Joe, did you hear that Death Stranding is coming to PC on June 2nd?
Yep.
Not gonna lie, when I first saw that image of it, I thought it was fake, like with Norman Reedus with the Half-Life thing on his head or something.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was fake at first. For like about a solid minute, I'm like, this isn't real. And then I'm like, yep, it is real. So yep. Good old Norman Reedus Delivery Man Simulator. It's coming to PC.
All day or day.
With his Monster Energy cans and his. I don't know. It's a weird game.
Yeah, I mean, everyone who's played it definitely says it's interesting in that tone.
It's an experience.
Yeah, which I mean, we were saying this before. The moment Hideo got full release, like 100% Hideo.
Yeah.
No one holding it back. You're like, I don't know what to expect from this game at all.
Yeah.
And at some point, someone was saying that there's like 7 games that are in this game, like 7 different systems that somehow folded themselves into this game and worked seamlessly. I'm like, I believe because it's him,
right?
But anyone else would have just fumbled on this game.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say there might be like a Martin Scorsese effect, where because his name is attached to the game, it automatically gets better reviews because people are afraid to say if it is bad. You know what I mean?
That might be part of it.
Potentially.
I mean, like I said, I haven't played it myself, so I can't speak for it. But, yeah.
it's like I mean, I could see that happening. It's kind of like but at least like the game is, like the general consensus about the game is that it's good.
Yep.
It's like if like Nintendo, they put out a new Mario title because obviously Shigeru Miyamoto, his creations hold some weight in the game.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, and hey, new Mario. This Mario isn't very good, but could they be afraid to say that this Mario game isn't very good? Potentially.
Yeah.
There was one Mario game that wasn't as well received as the rest, and I don't remember which one it was.
Was it because usually like most of the main series Mario games have been pretty well received. Was it Sunshine? Because I feel like Sunshine is like the bastard child of the Mario series.
Really? I had so much fun in Sunshine.
I mean, like, yeah, like, because like when they were making Splatoon, right? And like they're like, oh, like, because there was a rumor that Mario was going to be in it with Flood.
Okay.
And then I guess like some of the dev team, Nintendo workers, are like, oh yeah, we forgot about Sunshine.
Wow.
I love Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine is a super good game, but I feel like Sunshine is like the bastard child of the Mario franchise.
I wonder if it's just that the team's missing from it. I don't know.
I feel like one of the weirder things about Sunshine was like it was the first Mario game to have like full voice acting.
Okay.
I remember that because it's like, yeah, Super Mario 1, 2, 3, they're all great. Super Mario World, that was great. And then they do Super Mario 64, that was great. And I feel like a lot of people, they go straight from Mario 64 to Galaxy.
Okay. Yeah.
Just go right over Sunshine. But yeah. It's like Mario games are usually good. Contrary to what some people say. It's like, oh hey, this game's good. It's like, yeah, it's just Mario though.
It's just more Mario.
Yeah. It's like, hey, Sonic Mania is good. And it's just old Sonic though. Yeah. Old Sonic is good. Joe knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When you say old Sonic, we talking actually old Sega Genesis Sonic or
like Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles.
So I would say that definitely Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Advanced I liked.
Yeah. Sonic CD was also very good, but that was on the Sega CD, which sold like crap.
See, I don't think I played Sonic CD.
I didn't either. I didn't play it until I think I got it on either emulator or I know I bought it on the 360 arcade.
Okay.
But yeah, it's good. It's old Sonic. And then, speaking of Sonic, apparently that movie has grossed like $200 million at the box office.
Wow. Apparently, yeah, I keep hearing from people that's good.
Yeah, people
I can't tell if it's good because of the lower bar or if it's good because it's good.
Like, okay, name dropping people. Jeff saw it.
Okay.
Jeff said it was great.
And Jeff's not a Sonic fan, right?
No, not really.
Oh man.
I know Jeff is hit or miss with his opinions.
I mean, as we all are.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Except me.
Now, did he say if there is a Big the Cat reference?
I don't even know if he knows who Big the Cat is. If you remember,
I mean, I'm sure if you mention Big the Cat, he'd go, "Huh? There's a giant dumb red cat." Yeah, there we go. He's purple. He's purple.
He's purple.
Fuck that cat. Either way, fuck that cat. God, can't stand Big. It all stems from the fact that they force you in Sonic DX to play his levels. I think that's what it really comes down to.
Is it that, or is it because of the corrupted memory card or something that you? No, that was the Chao Garden, right?
That's Sonic DX in general.
Okay,
Sonic DX in general. Chao data always corrupt your stuff. I can't.
Anyway, not to go further down this Sonic rabbit hole, but apparently, there's a rumor that there's going to be like another Sonic like game collection like revealed at South by Southwest.
Okay.
Hmm.
And like depending on like what's in that collection, I might have to pick it up. So can you imagine if they put, I mean they never would, but let's say they put like basically every single Sonic game in that collection.
That'd be pretty big.
Like even like the 3D ones.
I mean, I'd be down to get Sonic Adventure Battle 2 again.
Okay.
If that was in there, but I feel like when you collect games nowadays, at least,
Yeah.
it has to be the previous, like Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic Knuckles, What was it? The Sonic and Knuckles only changed 2 and 3, right? It didn't change 1.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So you get Sonic 2, Sonic Knuckles, Sonic Knuckles. Yeah, no, the Spinball would be in there. Yep. But you wouldn't get. No, here's the thing. But you wouldn't get Adventure Battle 2.
Yeah.
Because I think those are too big of a game to bring to the new systems in a group package.
What if they included Sonic 06?
Once again, I think it would be too big. I think they'd have to go, we're going to remaster it and sell it for 30 or whatever. Because once you start adding more games into there, the whole value proposition, like it's going to take them more work.
With everything that's in Sonic 06, I think it would be very easy to compress it into like maybe 500 megabytes.
I mean,
that game was the way that game ran.
In it.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just I just don't think they're going to put the effort into, and they're not going to do it in our favor. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like there's gonna like if they come out with like another Sonic collection, it's gonna have Sonic 1, it's gonna have Sonic 2, 3, or technically 3 and Knuckles, because it's basically the same game. It'll probably have Spinball.
Yeah.
And I'd say it might have like Adventure and Adventure 2, maybe, because like I don't think those were super like I mean they were pretty big games, but like like compared to like the stuff now, like they're not gonna have like I
don't think they were very big.
It's like it's not gonna have like Sonic Boom on it.
No.
Although it should, because me and Joe still got a fringes to that full game.
No, that will never happen. No.
The
demo was enough torture.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that for a second.
How could you forget about that? Watch out for the pipes. Ugh.
That and the fact that I tricked you into playing it.
Oh yeah, also that.
God.
Because I told him that we were gonna like play record Smash Brothers or something.
Yep.
And then like I switch over, and then he just sees Sonic, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles on the screen. And he just screams.
And he's just like, but why? Yeah. but what? Why?
And he cried when the demo was over. It was that good.
I don't think it was from being good. I'm just gonna say. I'm pretty sure other things were affecting that, if anything. Safe to say, at least.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Is it though?
Well, like
in a parallel universe.
I've dealt with some of those sometimes.
Oh, have you?
Also, on another random bits, I actually played the Persona 5 Scramble demo.
Oh, you did the Japanese store thing.
I made a Japanese eShop account. Yep.
How you liking it?
It's good. I can't read a damn word of it.
You know what? If the game's doing its job visually, you'll figure it out.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Like it plays really well. It's just the only thing wrong with it is I can't read any of it. And obviously it's a Persona thing, so it's very dialogue heavy. So it's like, a cutscene will be playing, and then they'll be like, oh, like so they'll say something, and then it'll give you the option of like saying a response.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna say the top option, because usually the top option.
That's what it should be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, so like the couple times that I picked the top option, I'm like, okay, nobody's responded negatively to this. I think. But I am really interested to play that game though, because apparently the story takes place after 5.
Okay. So. Yeah, I think I remember hearing that it's a continuation of the story.
Yep.
Instead of it just being like a one-off type of deal.
Yeah. And how it's gonna like basically encompass the entire country of Japan, not just Tokyo.
There's a lot of farmlands, guys.
Yep. And it's like I'm not expecting it. We've mentioned this before, but it's like because it's basically a Dynasty Warriors clone.
Yep.
So I'm like, yo, can y'all have DLC where it adds other Persona characters? As good as like the Persona 5 characters are, and like, you know, like have a Persona 3 pack, have a Persona 4 pack.
Yep. Now, the only problem is there's no real. Well, there is crossover in the storyline between at least 4 and 5, because they talk about the detective Prince, who is the detective from I forgot what her name is.
Naoto?
But yes, who is that from 4?
Yep.
So there is technically crossover story wise.
Yeah, and like, wasn't there crossover between 3 and 5 in the dancing game?
So I don't know how much of the dancing game is canon. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I don't think the dancing games are canon at all.
Yeah. So like, you could technically. I would love a crossover.
You know,
that'd be amazing. Although I don't know which part of it. Part of it being its own story, separate from all the other games, makes it special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crossing it over is just like more of a pipe dream thing. So that's why you do those one-off games like the Persona Q and whatnot. Yeah, I was a Persona Q. Sorry, yeah.
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 The 3DS one.
Yeah.
The one that you refused to play.
Yes, because on 3DS.
The good handheld.
Oh god, I think I have a 3DS here somewhere too, and just
don't you have a 2DS?
Dust. Yes, I have a 2DS.
The toast, the piece of toast.
Yep, the piece of toast. Maybe not anymore. Actually, that might have gone when I went to get the Switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, it's too bad Aaron isn't here because I wanted to like yell at him for saying that Pokemon is bad. Because I finished Pokemon Sword, and it's not as bad as he apparently claimed it was.
I liked Sword.
Yeah. Did you finish the entire story?
No.
Okay.
I am not sure where my Switch is. I think it's downstairs actually on the charger. I mean, I got to. I think I'm at the final gym.
Okay.
So it's just one of those things where I was not rushing through it, but I was playing through it, and then I got caught up in the wild areas.
Yeah, that wild area.
And then
I'm enjoying the crap out of that.
I'm over leveled for every fight. So I went into. I think I'm actually in the town to do the final gym.
Okay.
I haven't beat the champion yet, obviously.
Okay.
But I'm on the final gym.
So like, how did you get over leveled again? You did the Dynamax battles, right?
No, just wild area.
Just grinding?
I guess. I mean, it's one of those things where grinding, I do the wild area sometimes.
Okay.
Like
wild area is pretty good.
I didn't think it was like that crazy. But doing 3 stars or doing 2 stars, you get a lot of the XP candies.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say, because like I'd like to think that I'm pretty decent at Pokemon. But those raid battles.
Oh no,
it's like I get thrashed.
No, any raid above 3, no, sorry, like 3, 4, start to get difficult. And this is the problem you have with Pokemon, with this game at least.
Yeah.
Is they require you to have smarter AI than the game will give you.
Yeah, because the AI is.
Yeah, because like if you're gonna go fight a plant, I'm not even good with my types.
Right.
But they do tell you the type before you go in.
Right.
So you can at least go grass type. Maybe I use a fire one. I guess not, because I go in there and there's like a water type, which clearly after 3 moves, he dies 3 times, and that's 3 of my KOs before the round's over. I mean, before the match is over.
Yeah.
It's just
like,
it's crazy.
Like I remember like one of the raid battles I did, like somebody's like they had like a Jolteon or something, and it was a water type. I'm like, okay, cool. And then like we just needed like the one more hit, and the fucking thing used Growl. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yep. It's that bullshit right there. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense, and they're never gonna fix it. I don't think, at least.
Right.
It's probably they're trying to say it's to encourage you to play with other people. But I literally sit there for the 2 or 3 minutes that you have to find somebody online. Nothing. Like how often have you played with another person?
Oh, the raid battles? None. I don't have the online.
Oh, okay.
I have to renew that at some
Yeah.
point.
So I mean, I do it, and nope, can't find anybody. I think one time I joined someone else's because it prompted you in the screen there.
Yeah,
but that's about it. And local mode, that's the only way to really do it. But I have to be like in the same room as you.
Yeah,
to do it. It's just it's not good. That's the only thing. That's the only complaint.
It's like
also.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No,
okay.
I'm going to Pokemon rant.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Toxicity. I can't. The electric poison type.
That Rockstar looking thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently it's Gigantamax form. You can only get in a raid, and I don't think they've released that form yet. Still.
Did you hear about the Mewtwo raid that they just came out with?
In Pokemon Go or
in Pokemon Sword and Shield?
No.
So apparently, like they just came out with like a Mewtwo raid, whatever, right?
Yep.
You can't catch the Mewtwo.
Fuck out of here. Oh my god, it's true. He's literally in there, I'm assuming because of the movie coming out again?
Yeah. That weird CGI version of the first movie.
Let's see. You can't catch him.
Right.
But he gives you, I guess, rewards that are decent.
I'd hope so.
Let's see.
Also, like another gripe of mine is, like, you know how they have the TMs that you get to teach your Pokemon moves.
Yeah.
And they have unlimited use,
mm-hmm.
which was great. This generation is trash because basically, like, of the 90 something TMs there are, like I'd say like a good 80% of them are garbage.
Oh.
Because they have you remember the TMs, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay. So the TMs, they had, it used to be like Thunderbolt, Earthquake, Flamethrower. And now like those moves are TRs, which are technical records, which only have one use. And I'm like, so all the TMs that have unlimited use are pretty trash. At least they're like at the point where, because you can get the TRs from the Watt traders in the wild area,
mm-hmm.
and they have like a rotating stock and everything. And like at least I'm at the point where it's pretty easy to get Watts, because like you just go around to like the Pokemon dens and like you get like 200 Watts per thing, and or like
yeah. I think it's like you can get 50 if it's just glowing. But if there's light shooting out, then there's upwards of like, is it 300 I think max or 500 max? I can't remember.
Oh, then that's a spoiler then, because like once you like in the late game, they bump it up.
Oh, okay.
You get 200 from a glowing one, and then 2,000 from with the light. Oh
gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but I mean, like like when Aaron was complaining about the story and stuff, and it's like it's a Pokemon story. It's like you're a kid who goes to start their Pokemon journey, and you have a rival, and your rival's kind of a dumbass. But like overall, like I didn't have much of a problem with Hop.
I feel like Hop's everyone had an issue with Hop because of he made bad choices.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like it's not like the it's not the first time that Pokemon games have had a rival that has made bad decisions. I mean,
yeah, but everyone's comparing them to like Red, where you pick a grass type, he picks the fire type,
right?
And then you clearly have an adversary, right?
Right.
And this one, Hop just keeps making bad decisions, and then he is annoying about it. It's not that big of an issue about it for me. I mean, I don't care because it's.
I'm not gonna lie. He annoyed me at first, but then it's like you get to like the late game stuff, and like there was like a couple of points in the later game where I was like, can I just let him win just once?
Well, and I feel like you shouldn't feel that way about your rival.
But the thing about it is, Hop is nice. Like your rival in like the early generation was a jerk.
So okay, you know what? So here's the thing, right? They do give you a second rival in that one lady. Actually, no, I think they give you technically two. Because there's the
there's Hop, there's Beatty.
Yes, that one.
The boy in the purple.
Yes, the one who's the master, or the guy, the
guy who was endorsed by the chairman.
Yes, the guy who's endorsed by the chairman. You have that guy. You have the one who's the gym leader's sister or something like that.
Oh, Marnie.
Yeah. Which I mean, she's not really a rival, but I think they kind of poise her to be.
Yeah,
the leader of Team Yell.
Yeah.
Yes. Because she's not really a villain.
Not really.
Yeah.
Like Team Yell wasn't even that bad. I feel like they were just annoying, but that was supposed to be their purpose.
Yes.
It's like I mean, this is early game stuff, so I'm sure you're way past that. But like the part with the sand coil, the snake when it's trying to sleep, and then Team Yell is all like, "We believe in you. Have a good sleep," and they're yelling at him, like, "You're gonna wake it up," and then they won't let you buy because they think you're gonna wake it up.
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots. I think that might be Aaron's problem.
Yeah,
is that there's just so many dumb characters in this.
Yeah, I think like because Aaron, no offense to Aaron, but I mean it would get on any of our nerves. But it's like Aaron doesn't like annoying characters.
Yes, yeah, this is true.
Aaron doesn't like waste of time characters, and like he probably feels like characters like Team Yell and Hop waste his time.
I mean, I think we always have this argument where it's like, at some point we have to realize this game isn't made for adults.
It's made for children. Yep.
It's made for kids.
Yep.
Simple storylines are easier to follow than, some convoluted ones.
Right.
I can see what it's there for, and Pokemon storylines I never cared for.
Right. I love Pokemon. I don't play it for the story. I play it for mechanics.
Exactly, like gameplay. That's it. And gameplay wise, I do like this game. Like Sword and Shield would be probably my return to the series, which it was.
Yep.
Obviously, time is my enemy, so
yeah,
it falls to the wayside.
It's like this game I'm playing, and I'm like, gameplay wise, and a lot of game mechanics, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff in here they got right.
Mm-hmm.
Like the wild area is great.
Yes.
Being able to hit one button to get on your bike without having to go into your bag and set the bike as a favorite.
Yep.
Being able to access your PC storage from your bag instead of having to go back to the Pokemon Center.
Can I tell you that's my favorite part of
It's so good. I was like, when they said that they were bringing that back from Let's Go, I'm like, yes. And then like fishing, because like I'll say this to you, Joe. Like, remember back in the old Pokemon games when it's like you'd have to you could go up to the water, you cast your fishing line, and then nothing bites. So you have to go back into your bag and then cast it again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember that having that one set as
select. Like you can slide it to select.
You can put it as a favorite and then hit a button.
Yep.
Like now it's like you see like
doing that in a silver though.
Okay. It's like now it's like you see like a bubbling spot in the water. You just go up to it and hit the A button and it casts your line for you.
You find a fishing you find a fishing spot and then you fish there.
Have you ever missed with the fishing, Nate?
I honestly don't think so.
I don't think so either, because I think like every time you'll get a bite, and the only time like you'll miss it like if you don't hit the button prompt fast enough. But they give you pretty.
I was gonna say it's a big window though.
It's a pretty big window.
Yeah, I think my annoyance is sometimes the type of Pokemon that pop up. Like I know the percentages are probably preset, so you get like common more than you get uncommon, obviously.
Yeah,
but it's annoying when I'm swimming through, because obviously at some point your bike becomes a flotation bike.
Yep.
Which doesn't really make sense, but sure, we'll go along with it.
Yeah, because it has like little balloons or something that float up on the side of the wheels or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you're floating along, and you'll see, like we'll just say a Goldeen. You see a Goldeen, and then you go fish in the circle nearby. Bam, it's a Goldeen. I'm like, I could have just ran into it if I wanted a fucking Goldeen.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's just like that with Pokemon. Like I'm at the point where I'm basically trying to fill up the Pokedex and stuff. And, because I like how they have like the recommendations they have a little recommendation list for you to catch, and they'll tell you like where it is and stuff.
So I know that there's something for in the game built in. Once you fill your Pokedex out,
yeah,
I think like your chance for shinies go up.
You get a shiny charm, which because normally the odds of you encountering a shiny is 1 in like 8,800 per encounter.
Yep.
And if you have the shiny charm, it cuts it down to like 2,100.
Okay.
So it's still a lot, but it makes the chances a little bit better.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm at the point where I'm trying to fill out the Pokedex and stuff. And do you remember that Anchor Pokemon from Sun and Moon at all?
Mm-mm.
So like, there's this basically it's a ghost anchor thing.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool. And it has because there's 2 types of Pokemon. Ones that appear in the overworld that you can see, and then others that appear in like the little when the exclamation point pops up from the grass, and it's a random. So this Anchor, luckily it's one of the overworld ones, but it has a 1% chance of spawning.
A 1% chance of spawning.
Yeah, so I was riding the bike around and like riding away so the Pokemon despawn, and then riding back and they respawn and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then it's like you finally get one, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then you accidentally kill it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, like
it happens.
It's a thing that happens, and that's why sometimes when you play, I think some streamers have it so that when they're playing on an emulator, obviously, but they do the
save state,
where they can go in, see if it is. They pop back out, go back in. They can keep doing that, so that chance of getting a shiny does go down because you just keep hitting it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, you can't do that in this game. But I mean, now, what was wasn't there an issue with autosave at some point?
Yeah, because the one issue that I had with it's like because Pokemon has obviously never had autosave before.
Yep.
That's why like when some celebrity or something, they were playing Let's Go and they beat the entire game in one sitting.
Oh.
And then they shut the game off. And then they booted it back up and their save wasn't there, and they're like, what the fuck? I thought my game didn't save. And then everybody was making fun of them. They're like, yo, this dude thought Pokemon had autosave.
Huh.
And the one time autosave like bit me in the ass was I was recording it, and then I mean it pissed me off because I'm like, I've played a ton of Pokemon. This should never happen to me.
Yep.
Where I made a significant amount of progress, and I stopped the recording, and then I closed the game.
But not this game. Obviously, an older game.
No, Sword and Shield.
Oh, and you didn't save?
Because I turned autosave off because I was like, I'm a Pokemon veteran. This autosave thing is weird. I don't need autosave. And then
the time you wish you had it.
I'm like, oh man, I kind of wish I had that. I mean, like I didn't make a ton of progress, so like I was like,
yeah,
but it just pissed me off. I was like, this shouldn't. I'm like, I played I played thousands of hours of Pokemon.
Yep.
I mean,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that was it.
No, I was saying that I remember I was close to restarting, because obviously you picked the water type.
Yep.
Or no, the grass type. Water type.
I picked the water type.
The water type. You picked the water type.
Yeah.
And I was very close to going back and getting the water type.
Okay.
And then I mystery trade got it as a gift. So then I kept my score bunny.
Yep.
And the what's it called? Is it Sobble? Something like that? Sobble. And then I got my Sobble. I think you tweeted about the sniping.
Yeah.
I mean his Gigantamax when it comes out in the
they got a sniper rifle.
He's literally just perched on a stream of water as a sniper. I love it. It's great.
It's great.
I love using that move in Gigantamax form because he literally just goes bang. That's it.
Yeah. Like I told Joe, I was like, yo, if you ever played Sword or Shield, you would pick Sobble because of this sniping thing.
Did you notice the countdown?
Rad. Huh?
Did you notice the countdown built into his animation?
No, I don't think I did.
So next time you use that move, take a real close look at his eyes. It literally counts down 1, 2, 3. Like not the letters, but like you'll see the eye slowly fill with black.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I did notice that then.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I said, it's these nice touches to that Pokemon.
Yeah.
But then, I forgot what Scorbunny's full Cinderace.
Cinderace.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Raboot, but that's the second form.
Cinderace. He's not what I wanted. he's not what I still wanted my kickboxing bunny, which
he's like a soccer player. He's got like a hacky sack, like he's like a hacky sack fire rock.
I mean,
thing,
and that's fine.
which is cool. The animation is cool.
I mean, his special move, I forgot the name of it is, but it's pretty cool because it reminds me of the Jack Shot.
Yeah.
From Final Fantasy X, but with Scorbunny doing it with his feet. That's all it reminds me of. So I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you named your Scorbunny Waka.
No, because I would never disgrace that character. Spoiler alert, I'm talking about Scorbunny, not Waka. Fuck Waka. In order to get Waka's ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy X, I had no problem with Blitzball.
Yeah.
But when you force me to play this game to get his ultimate weapon, I'm gonna not like Blitzball.
Yeah.
Just saying. In a game where everyone's special weapon can be found in like a dungeon.
Right.
Except for that one.
Except for one, exactly.
There's a problem. And I get it's a reason to make people play Blitzball. This made-up game that they went through the effort of making.
Right. But it's like you force somebody to do something, they ain't gonna want to do it.
Yeah. I should only be able to get like, I guess it is. It's optional material. Like it's optional equipment. You don't need ultimate weapons to finish the game.
Yeah, but it's like it's like typical RPG stuff. It's like people are gonna want the strongest stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I wish Aaron was here for this. Tales of Symphonia. Ricky and I played the shit out of that game. Right. Hours and hours are poured into that game.
Right.
There is a set of weapons that are more powerful than the final weapons in the game.
Okay.
Only because of the way that they're built. There's your ultimate weapon, which you can get for your characters, and they're powerful as fuck, right?
Right.
But there is the demon arms in that game, where the damage they do is based on how many enemies you've killed with them.
Yeah, they have ones like that in Vesperia as well.
Yep. So literally those become more powerful than your ultimate weapons because of the sheer fact that you kill a lot of people by the time you get to say end game.
Okay.
Yep. But they are a bitch to get. Like you have to defeat essentially what is a boss that might be a little bit stronger than the final boss. It's kind of nuts. So yes, this is an optional weapon, but something like that is more intriguing than, man, I gotta make sure my fantasy team is up to snuff to catch a ball in the water and then kick it. I can't. And then they also, as much as I but was fine with Blitzball in Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
10-2's Blitzball was atrocious. Like every fix they made for it was worse.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
My Final Fantasy X rant over.
So like, I'll say on this Final Fantasy X thing for a second. Like, what if they made like a Final Fantasy X remake like the 7 remake? Like, do you think they'll ever do that? Like they'll remake 10 and that's?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah. I would see an older one get that kind of treatment. Just so play the demo. Have you guys played it yet?
I have it downloaded. I haven't played it yet.
Okay. So looking through, I was talking to it actually today at work. When I played the demo, I don't remember too much. Like I remember the major story beats of 7.
Yep.
But like not the in-betweens, right? The connective tissue. But it's a shot for shot. I can remember the janky graphics, the blocky Cloud doing his cheesy flip off of the train.
Yep.
And then he does that in what is like Final Fantasy Advent Children graphics gameplay off of the train, just as janky as what I imagined it being back when I was like 12 or 7, whatever age I was, and going, man, that's literally what I thought this character was doing in higher resolution, right? Shot
Okay.
for shot. The shot of Cloud from behind looking at the reactor,
Yeah.
just higher res version of it. But clearly you saw that with your, like I said, the polygon graphics where Cloud had fists for hands instead of
Yeah.
actual fingers.
Yeah.
I can see where this kind of remake, it's not remaster, remake
Right.
benefited in this direction. I don't know if it would benefit 10 to take that jump because it's not that far of a jump.
Mm.
You know what I'm
This is
saying?
true.
So I can see like 8 and 9 maybe getting this treatment, but not necessarily 10.
What about 1?
Well, that's the thing. So Warrior of Light, I can see if they tried to really like do it. Warrior of Light could get his own game. I don't know the story for that, so I don't know how important that would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 7 is a lot of people's favorites Final Fantasy. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
I
if
mean, like-
anyone outweighed the reason to get this kind of like remake, it's 7. Especially for all the money they're gonna make off of it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make a ton of money off of it.
So any money they put into it. Now the thing that concerns me, like I said, I'll later on I'm gonna play it on the system just to make sure. And I don't have a pro, but the game does do some like stuttering sometimes. And I said I don't know if it's a build or if it's my stream. Pretty sure it's the build because I remember seeing that in gameplay trailers from back when it was still in alpha.
Okay.
That's what it just feels like, at least. And
Okay.
the game should be done, right?
Should be. I mean, it comes out in just over a month. What was it? April 10th?
Yeah. So the game's done.
Yeah. I want to say if it hasn't gone gold yet, then
It's a problem.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's already got pushed, right?
Hmm?
It already got pushed once, right?
Yeah, because it was supposed to come out this month.
Yeah.
I think.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
it was supposed to come out. What, the 27th?
they do
Something
say
like
like
that.
demos are almost a year behind
Okay.
because they're made specifically for the demo, not for the game.
Right.
So maybe I'm seeing the build that I was seeing in those trailers is this build. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Possibly,
But not final build. There's that. But the game for right now, it's really fun. I mean, Cloud has 2 different stances. He has a punishing stance and operator stance. Operator stance, you're hacky slash, obviously. Punishing stance, he has like a built-in counter system. So like if you time it right, you can stagger enemies and then go back into operator stance, do more damage while they're staggered, stuff like that. I don't think staggering was in 7.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to think of where staggering is from.
Joe,
I don't
you have
know.
a plethora of Final Fantasy 7 knowledge.
From what I remember watching of other people, it was
Staggering. I think staggering was from 13.
probably.
Probably.
I think staggering's
Bad memory. That was Final Fantasy 13.
13 wasn't bad, guys.
I mean, I remember I bought it and Joe yelled at me for buying it.
13 wasn't bad, guys. I mean, everyone's complaining about 13 really just ended up to being, this isn't a Final Fantasy because it's not really open world. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. I got crazy characters. Lightning has no emotion. I'm not even going to go into this because I've had this conversation before, and I think on the podcast with Aaron.
Yep.
About how literally Lightning and Cloud are the same fucking person.
Yep.
But for some reason, Final Fantasy 7 people hate 13 for no apparent reason. Sorry, I shouldn't say hate 13. They hate Lightning specifically when they're literally the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, like, Lightning Returns had a good combat system. I mean, like, I feel like every time I bring up Lightning Returns, that's like the first thing I praise for because it had a good combat system.
Yeah.
But wait,
Very freeform.
Lightning Returns. Is that the second one or the third one?
That's the third one.
Okay.
Because there was Final Fantasy 13, then 13-2, and then...
Because I'm pretty sure that 13-2 had Titus in it, but it wasn't Titus. I'm pretty sure there was a character that was 100% Titus.
The only thing I remember about 13-2 was they had Mass Effect costumes in there.
Oh yeah.
And of course, 13 minus 2 is 11, guys. Don't type in 13-2 into Google and expect Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
FF 13-2. There we go. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, the only thing I remember about 13-2 was that they had Mass Effect crossover costumes in there. I'm like, that's weird.
That was around the time that came out, huh? They're not even like sister studios or anything. It's weird that they would do that. Of course, I'm not gonna find it. It's all right. It's not that important, I guess.
I say it's Final Fantasy 13.
Is it Noel? Noel Christ or something like that?
Vermilion.
Okay, this is the guy. I don't know if that will post on your end. Probably not.
Where'd you put it? Slack?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in Slack.
Okay.
I'll put it in random.
On a random note, Joe, did you get a chance to play that Last Chance trial for Neo?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh, I remember him.
See,
I remember him,
and
I forgot about that. I forgot about that character until right now. I'm like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I do see the N7 armor too.
Mm.
Oh, there was also some Ezio Auditore DLC for it.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
God. Yeah, no. I mean, those games were decent games in their own right. Like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But
wait, we're talking about Mass Effect?
Oh no, Mass Effect I still think is a really good game, regardless of the ending. If you're a fan of sci-fi, you know that most shows can't finish the ending anyways.
All right.
So, with that said, if you ignore that, they were really good games. I disliked the increased political system in, was it 3? Where you're like rallying funds for the war. I could care less. Mass Effect is better with its core cast of characters being the main focus.
Yeah, that's why the first one was good.
Mm-hmm. First one also had crazy mechanics, like I'd almost say D&D kind of mechanics.
Yeah, which is why it was good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because they definitely steered away. They went more cinematic. I should say, in 2, and then obviously went back to their roots in terms of a shooter in 2. But like being able in the first one to go, I'm going to pair this sniper rifle with this set of ammo against these enemies. I like that, but I also like that kind of customization, which is part of the reason why I like Witcher, where I'd almost say it kind of overly does this, where you have to actually know what you're going against.
Yeah.
And pair it properly.
Yeah. You're supposed to be a Witcher.
Yep.
A monster hunter.
Because as much as like Mass Effect did have all those like customizations, you could technically just outpower them anyways. Like you can use the wrong kind of ammo. It's ineffective. Like not ineffective, but it's inefficient. But it will still get the job done. Where in Witcher, it will teach you to make sure that you know, use this against this kind of enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To drink your potions, coat up your blade, do all
that.
Yep.
That's a whole nother. We should no, never mind. Not even gonna open that Pandora's box.
What?
I was gonna say we should do a spoiler cast for Witcher, but
I still have yet to go through 3.
I don't think anyone alive has beaten The Witcher 3. But they all have 100+ hours in Witcher. but they
I
haven't
don't
beat
even
the-
have that. I have like maybe 20. If
I
that.
have 0 because I haven't played it yet.
I feel like I have probably like 30 to 40 hours, and I've maybe
Tell you
made it to
exactly
the
how much I have.
second or third town.
I have 13 hours.
Yeah.
I should get it on Switch and see how see if it makes my Switch blow up.
No, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Literally, just pick it up on PSN, the complete edition for $15. I think it's on sale actually. Last week it was on sale.
Probably
I
is.
think.
But that game is so long.
It's so good though.
It's so long.
I mean, like I said, it's a really good game. It's just there's so much to do. It's like fantasy Grand Theft Auto.
See, at least Grand Theft Auto's fast.
There is that.
Because
Like,
you have
I
cars
have
and
one very big issue that prevents me from playing Witcher, and that is that it moves like molasses in January.
You're not wrong though. That's the sad thing is. You're not wrong. Listen, he's an old man, guys. I don't know if you know this. He's an old man, and the Witcher 1 and 2 don't age well.
No, well,
Like
1 does not age well. 2 is okay. 2 is still okay.
I don't know, man. I mean, it might be like that God of War effect, where you play God of War 1, you play God of War 2, you don't really notice it. You know there's an improvement, but you don't really notice it. You're just playing, right? Then you play God of War 3. You notice there's a change, but it's whatever. It's God of War. You go back to 2 or 1, you're like, what the fuck is
This
this?
is garbage.
Yeah. So I think that might be what it is. Witcher 3, like I said, 2 didn't really get me into that series, but 3 definitely was like refined enough to get me in there. And the combat was better over 2.
Okay.
So, but like I said, it does punish you if you don't know what you're going into.
Yeah.
It gives you like a bestiary though, so you can go like, this is what it is. I look at the notebook. This is what I need to do. So it's all in there. It's just a matter if you take the time to actually do so. You know what I mean?
Keyword being time, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I played a little bit of 2 on 360, and then I bought 3 specifically for the fact that, oh, hey, it has monster hunting in it. Like they advertised it where you were taking down a fucking griffin. It's like, oh, I want to do that. And then I spent 10 hours going through dialogue and killing like 1 drowner. I'm like, oh, this is really good, but
Guys,
I really want it to move forward now, please.
But it's so good, guys. It's so good. Al, it is $15 right now.
I mean, yo, like out of random, that reminds me. So
Until tomorrow.
If you want a game to put you to sleep, I mean,
I got upset. I got upset at PSN, right? Because like you know how I bought the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package for like $32.99, right?
Yep.
They just had it on sale for $29.99. I'm like, I want my $3 back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want my $3 back. Okay. So like I think that's about it. But I figure like the one last thing, because you know, I follow a bunch of Nintendo people on Twitter and stuff, right? Nintendo fans and whatever. And people are losing their goddamn minds because they're apparently this is the longest stretch of time between Nintendo Directs.
oh
Is it?
no.
Yeah.
It's like last month, right?
Well, I mean like not a specific game direct.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about like a Nintendo Direct. So I figure like we'll just do like on like one final thing. Like we'll each say like when do you think we're getting a Nintendo Direct?
I have nothing to add for this one.
Okay.
You're the Nintendo guy here.
Well, like when do you think we're gonna get one? Do you think we're like within the next month or so, or?
I say April.
When's the next big game coming out? Because Animal Crossing was their last big one, right?
So that comes out the 20th.
And then Pokemon expansion doesn't come out for like another year.
For like the first expansion comes out in June.
Super Smash Brothers,
Xenoblade Definitive Edition. God, Xenoblade fans are getting annoying because everyone's like,
but would we have a new game coming out?
what for
Oh,
Xenoblade?
I bet you. maybe another Legend of Zelda.
Oh, the Breath of the Wild sequel.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
heard about anything about that in a while.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me let you guys go though.
All right.
All right, see you.
All right. See it. All right. So, like, Joe, when do you think we're gonna get one? I don't know. I forget if you.
I said April.
Okay, that's fair. March 3rd. Yeah, I'd probably say April. As much as it's gonna kill people to wait.
Yeah.
But actually, one last thing, and we could talk about this because you're here. Yeah, the Monster Hunter movie.
I don't want to talk about the Monster Hunter movie.
Okay.
It's like, I mean, it's like the poster art looks good. I will say that.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Like,
it looks decent.
They got the great sword looking good, and what else did they put up there? Bow. It looks all right, but like that's strictly advertising visuals.
Right.
Like that has nothing to do with what's actually in the movie.
It's like the Sonic movie, and like this is weird to say it, but like the Sonic movie like actually like gave people hope that video game movies can be good.
Oh god. Why did it have to be Sonic?
I know, right? Why did it have to be Sonic? But it's like I'll say it, the Monster Hunter movie, I'll say it right now. I have a feeling it's going to be a step back. It's going to be like 2 steps back.
The main thing is the fact that the first scenes that were shown off had military Humvees.
Right.
That doesn't say very good things for it being
That does not. I haven't played much Monster Hunter at all. But even I know it's like, yo, you see military Humvees. That's not Monster Hunter.
No.
But it's like we live in that weird reality that where the Sonic movie was good and Trump is president.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into that, though. It's just a weird reality that we live in.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd say on that note, we've been going on kind of long here, so we can start wrapping this up. Unless you got anything else you want to throw in real quick?
Halo 1 is on.
Oh, that's right.
Collection.
Yeah. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, literally out of nowhere.
I follow Halo on Twitter. They have not posted anything regarding like the edition. Like they're like, oh, like, be on the lookout. You know, like, Halo 1 is coming to Master Chief Collection like next week. Like, and then like, oh, they just bam.
Yeah, I was just on my computer and I looked at Steam and I saw that Master Chief Collection had an update. It's like, oh, all right. And then I go to the page. It's like, oh, hey, Halo Combat Evolved is now available. I'm like, wait, what? Why?
Wait, what? That came out of nowhere.
It literally just dropped. And I played a bit of it, and it's good. Okay. It's Halo.
It's the anniversary collection.
Yeah. And you can still press tab to go from classic to enhanced visuals.
Does it do it instantaneously, or does it do the weird? Okay.
It is instantaneous. There's no lag.
So it's like Halo 2 did it.
Yeah.
Because Halo 2 was instantaneous, but because the anniversary edition on when it came out on 360, it was quick, but it did like a fade. Okay.
It's instant. It's like they're both baked in at the same time.
That's cool. Good old Halo 1. I was playing that game. I was playing Halo.
Yeah.
I've said that a million times, but
it's like what pisses me off the most is like I was so fucking excited for Halo to come to PC.
Yeah.
And I have not played a single custom match with anybody yet.
I remember
multiplayer matches. But no custom matches with anybody.
Like I still remember the day that it got announced. I remember it was a Tuesday and we had to cancel the podcast because that was when my dad sliced his hand.
Oh yeah. And
we had to take him to urgent care. And while he was getting stitched up, I was sitting there off to the side on my phone and I saw the announcement and I was just like,
yeah, it took every bit of strength to keep from blowing up.
From freaking fanboying and noticing like, and then the nurses would be like, what are you so excited about over there? I'm like, Matt, it's like Halo's coming to PC. Anyway, but yeah. So yeah, on that note, we'll start wrapping this up because we've been going kind of long here, but that's okay because we didn't have the show last week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got all of our episodes in video form, or follow us on Anchor, anchor.fm/college-cheese. All of our edited audio episodes are there if that is your preference. Be sure to follow us on social media, like the main College Cheese Twitter at college_cheese. Follow us there. You can tweet to us if you have any topic suggestions for us, questions for us to answer, whatever. We're stupid. We'll give you a stupid answer. It's like, what's 2 + 2? Window. Green window. But yeah, until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
And Nate was here. And maybe Aaron will be back next week. We missed you, Aaron. Kind of. Sort of. I guess. Really. Bye.
Bye.